Paw here. Hey, you know I got a good one for you today. So outside it's cold, wet, and it looks like it's still raining. Can't go outside to play. No recess. So we're stuck inside. What better way to eat for lunch than homemade tomato soup and a 3-cheese grilled cheese sandwiches. All right, all that's next here, Uncle Pawpaw's Kitchen. All right, welcome back, fam. So like I said, homemade tomato soup and 3-cheese grilled cheese. So let's start off with the grilled cheese. All right, so on our 3 cheese, we got provolone, cheddar, and Gouda. Now inside my grilled cheese, I also like to do bacon. So we're gonna do some bacon, extra crispy. And on our bread, I like to take off the 3 sides of the crust, leave the top. That's fine, but I like to take off 3 sides. Then go ahead and grind those with a little onion powder, garlic powder, maybe some smoked paprika or some parsley, and toast them off. That way they can last longer and you can have breadcrumbs for later dishes. All right, now on the outside of bread, I know some like to use olive oil or use straight butter to kind of help toast it up. Well, I do butter, real mayo, and I have garlic salt mixed with smoked paprika. So we're gonna mix all those 3 up, and that's what we're gonna coat both sides with and toast them up, and then it's gonna help give that grilled cheese a whole lot of flavor. Now, for our tomato soup, 3 tomatoes, basically what I did is I just, took the outside, scored them, made a little X on the backside. Put in some boiling water for about 45 seconds. You can see the skin start coming up. Then I immediately took them out and put them in a bowl of ice water. Now stop the cooking process, blanch them, and also keep them bright red. So now I went ahead and took the rest of the skin off, and now all we're gonna do is just take the stem out. And basically that's all we want to do is take the stem out. Should open this up first. And we'll put these in the Vitamix, and then we're going to puree those, and then we'll hold them in there. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our celery. This is 2 celeries. Actually, I have 4. Yes, I did eat 2. And then I have 2 carrots that are chopped up, and then I have a half a red onion that we chopped up, and then of course I have 3 garlic cloves that are just roughly chopped, nothing specific. So we're gonna saute these 4. We're gonna saute the onions, the carrots, and the celery first. Let those get soft with a little salt and pepper. Then we'll add our garlic in there. And once the fragrance of the garlic releases and it starts to perforate that oil, and you can really smell it, we're gonna take those off, pour it inside here with our tomatoes, puree those all again until it's real smooth, and then we'll pour that back in the pot. We'll add 3 cups of vegetable stock, then our tomato paste and our crema. This is basically just regular table cream, same cream they use on enchiladas and other Mexican dishes. Basically just heavy cream and milk. And then I obviously added in a teaspoon of sour cream as well. But you can also buy, they sell crema as well. So we'll put those in there, let it simmer, give it a taste, make sure it's where we're at. A little salt and pepper if need be, but that's the basis of tomato soup. And then of course we have some basil that we'll cut up and then we'll sprinkle on top after we plate. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock out these other 2 cores of these 2 tomatoes and go to the back, let them puree, and I'll meet you in the back to saute our vegetables. All right, fam. It's stove top. Got a pot on. Go ahead and add in our grapeseed, olive oil. And what we want to do is add in about 2 tablespoons. That coat the bottom. Go ahead and add in our miraquat. And miraquat is what they call the trinity as well, is your celery, carrots, and onions. So, move it around a little bit. Go ahead and hit it with a little pepper. We want to season every step of the way. Alright. And a couple pinches of salt on it. Again, not only does the salt add flavor, helps add flavor, but it also helps bring out the moisture of the vegetables and kind of help them break down a little bit better. Now these are going to go for about 2 minutes, and then we'll add in our garlic. Alright, it's been about a minute and a half. Smell the flavor starting to release into the oil. Just about another 30 seconds to a minute. We'll add in our garlic. Now let's go ahead and add in our garlic. Remember, just 3 cloves of garlic, just rough chop. Just looking for the flavor to be released. And we're going to puree it, so there's no need to mince it or finely chop it. What we're doing, because we boil our tomatoes, and what we're doing here, just by sauteing them in the pot, we're just adding flavor. Just bringing out all those flavors of the vegetables, letting them merge together, and it just adds a little bit more depth of flavor to our tomato soup. That way it's not bland tomato soup. All right. So you can really smell the garlic. Flavor's been released. It's like the pre-smell of like a roast almost when you put all those in there. Smells good. All right. Scoop these in, put it in there. Alright. Go ahead and strain it. Just to make sure any loose particles. Just want to check just to make sure. Slide it over. Now we'll go ahead and add in our vegetable stock. tomato paste. All right, now what we want to do is go ahead and taste test. Wow, wow, that's good. Doesn't need anything. All right, so what we'll do is go ahead and let that simmer. And all those flavors continue to merge all together and break down. Tomato paste continue to thin out. Soup will thicken up just a little bit. All right, what we'll do now, like I said, we'll let that simmer. We'll go ahead and get started on our grilled cheese. All right, fam. Over here at the flat top. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and make our bread spread. Butter. Mayo. And our garlic salt and smoked paprika. Mix that up. I don't do a lot, I just kind of lightly coat it. I do both sides though. All right. All right. Go ahead and add our provolone. Then our cheddar, because it makes it more better. So get you flip. Add our Gouda. Then our bacon. While that's going, we'll go and clean up. Do is go ahead and put on top and give it a press. Press. All right, so now it'll go about a minute each side. All right, it's been a few minutes. And flipped it 4 times, a minute on each side. Go ahead and take it out. You can see that cheese. No goodness. All right, they are done. We'll go ahead and plate. And I'll see you over there. All right, fam. It's time to dig in. Let's give it a try. I already got the basil. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Try this 3 cheese, grilled cheese. Take you back. Take you back. Definitely takes me back with that bacon there. Oh man, so there you have it. Homemade tomato soup and a 3 cheese grilled cheese. And I'll just take the tomatoes, put an X at the bottom of them, boil them about 45 seconds, take them out, put them right in the ice water so they stop the cooking, keep them bright red. Then we pureed them down after we peeled them. And we took our mirepoix, our celery, onions, and carrots, sauteed those in some grapeseed and olive oil blend with some garlic. Once those got soft and fragrant, put those in the Vitamix, let those puree down as well. Oh man, just made sure there was no chunks in there and put them back in there. Added our vegetable stock, tomato paste, and our cream. Man, and it just a little salt and pepper along the way, and it turned out great. That basil gives a little sweetness at the end. Man, I'm telling you, just basic homemade tomato soup. Good at any time. Doesn't matter what the weather is. I just thought it'd be perfect for some soup today, being that it's cold for a change in Texas. So go ahead and try it out. 3 cheese. We had the cheddar, the provolone, and the Gouda with some bacon. Put a little butter, mayonnaise, and some garlic salt with some smoked paprika. Put that in the spread on both sides of the bread, let it toast up. And I let it go, went for about 5 minutes. Flipping back and forth on each side after we made the sandwich. Get that nice toasted crunch, gooey cheese. Oh man, just perfect, exactly what you like. So as always, try it out for yourself. Tell me how it worked out for you. Shoot me a picture, send me an email, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Uncle Paw Paw. You've been watching Uncle Paw Paw's Kitchen. All right now.